put an effort in showing yourself. Yes.
Put an awful
I don't know,
selfie.
an ear and a piece of your chick. Like, what are we, like, what the hell?
For me, when I'm not like, when I don't quite understand if I'm that interested in guy, if I want him to be like in a relationship with me, so I want it to be casual. If he's like very open and like very generous, so just okay.
No, I
plus.
like that. I like that because you're actually, to me, you're getting to my next question and thinking about expectations.
Well, I do have 3 countries to compare, like Russia, USA, and Thailand. Thailand not much because I haven't dated much, but and I worked on a cruise ship, so I don't know if it puts me in like different countries, but definitely many international, nationalities. So I think it's lazy here.
Okay.
If I won't take like the fact that I don't really have a lot of experience yet going out, I can judge by the replies in Hinge, like in the app.
Okay.
So I would say in Russia are people so used to many attractive women who are actually have low self-esteem. We have a lot of examples of the guy doesn't look like anything and the girl is gorgeous and she's like, I don't think I'm good enough. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Wow.
And the man is thinking,
and
I'm just a
and
guy.
I'm not saying that you have to look certain way, but sometimes it's not a bad thing to actually look in the mirror and compare your looks and what you have with your list of demands.
Of course. No, I would call that being realistic.
So when I came back to Russia, like I don't think I went out with the guys in Russia on my breaks, coming back to see my family and everything. Like I get so disgusted. I'm not saying, again, it's a general information, right? I'm not saying like
it's
Russians,
from your, remember, this is from your
exactly,
experience. You can speak to your
exactly.
experience.
Nobody should take it personally. So I think Russians are great, girls and boys, and I think Russians like can be really great husbands, like really super. Again, I have relationship like I had with Russian men, like I know the benefits and I know them. But coming back to Russia every time, like I look through the profiles, right? I see the information. Every time I come back, I'm like, this is getting worse. They have so many demands. Like it's ridiculous.
Can you give me any examples
Okay.
of like what
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it's really little information about the person, but it's a lot. Okay, you have to be
Blah blah blah.
you you have to be beautiful, slut in a bed. You have to have an education. That's what I like. Like you have to have an education. So you have to. I'm like, who will put up with your shit? If she has at least 2 educations, like she has this stuff, she will not go out with you. Like I will match this criteria. Like I'm not, so many demands. And you look at the pictures, you don't even have like a good picture of you. Like you don't even put an effort in showing
selfie.
yourself. Yes.
Put an awful
I don't know,
selfie.
an ear and a piece of your chick. Like what are we, like what the hell? And then they don't put an effort into conversation at all.
Okay.
Sometimes like for me, I like to experiment. So like I will write all kind of stuff. Like I can say, hi, how are you? Or I can just like random things. I also like to read the literature on like relationship and everything, went through like courses. And if they have some practices you can do, like try this and this, like I like to try it out to see the like.
How do they respond?
Yeah, exactly. They're so lazy. Like even for me, like the basic thing, right, is to go out, have dinner. Like this is a minimum, right? People do talk and they eat, but this is not something like you don't have to say. It should be kind of given, in order to have something you have to like you have to make an effort.
Sure.
It's ridiculous. It's like it's late. It's 5. I don't even. This makes me so mad. Like even remembering about this stuff. So lazy. Like in comparison to USA, I think now like you saying about the problems you're facing. like
The gap.
the gap and the demands and everything. It helped me to realize I'm going through the days I had. I actually went on so many days in USA, like more than I went out more often in 2 months than I had in all of my life. Kate will not let me lie. Like, I don't usually like to go on a date. I don't like people being uncomfortable. I don't like uncomfortableness in general.
Sure.
Like, I don't understand why people struggle to say, I need to go pee. I don't feel like, well, like something wrong with my, people are so
because people,
uptight.
I think it's in the beginning because people are thinking about being on their best behavior.
Again,
like, I don't want to.
and again, the man being a man, and the girl being a girl, being all those stuff.
Yeah.
They're just like they're pressing on you so much. You don't even feel confident enough to go out and pee because you don't want to. I don't know what you don't want to, to look like. So, and I don't know. I never felt the need to have a partner by my side all my life. So I'm with me. If I'm lucky to meet someone and have a relationship, great. Like, but I'm not always in a search.
Sure.
But I think the first time I lived in New York, it was so different the way the guys texted me on in comparison to Russians. So much initiative. I think like it makes sense. Also makes sense the behavior. Again, I haven't met any assholes. Like, I haven't. Great people, like smart men, interesting men. Also been approached so much. Industry sometimes is too much. But okay, I understand, I mean, look at me. but the days, it was such a, like, that's the reason why I went often so much. First of all, like, I'm in contact with some of them, like, we remain friends. But it was so interesting, that the guys, they had so much.
Keep going, I'm just checking something.
Oh, no problem.
I'm still listening.
They were just so enthusiastic, interested, and you cannot not appreciate the effort. And a man, especially, like, as a girl, maybe we're supposed to, like, expect something.
I think they are just like more easygoing.
But also the conversations were so interesting. For me, I don't have a habit of texting a lot. I also like, if it's interesting, let's meet. Like, it's so much better. But even the conversation, they were so interesting. Again, New York is a melting pot. There are so many different.
Yeah, you're lucky. I never lived there. I've only visited, so I'm sure you have a nice diverse group of people.
Like, it's a great city to meet so many people, and like, for me, it was like, it's always easy to filter people through the messages. Like, I already know, just unmatch. Yes, I'm guilty of unmatching people without saying anything to them. I just don't like to waste my time sometimes, but sometimes I do say, like, it doesn't work out. But sometimes, like, I had dates when guys get so excited. Now I see maybe to have like a good conversation, because for me it was like, it's a good conversation. We're not assaulting each other. Like, he got so excited. He built half an hour. He made so many plans for us. I'm like, I haven't even had my tea yet. Calm down.
No, wait. Let me speak to that though. You know why I think that probably happens though? And I won't speak for Russians because it sounds like Russian men probably have a different experience than American men. A lot of American men are struggling to have dates. They're struggling to date. They're struggling to have partnerships and relationships with women. So he's probably quite eager to match with somebody, to talk to somebody who's genuinely interested, because he's probably gone a long time either not going on dates or going out with people who are not genuinely interested in